Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Ignore this, my tiny, the header is so tiny, so I'm managing it, but welcome back to my channel. My name is Dora. Thank you for clicking to watch this video. If you are new, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, hi. So as you guys can tell, I am in Nigeria. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that I'm here. I never had the opportunity to sit down and address the vlog while we started traveling because it's became so hectic, trying to get all the documentations right, everything that we needed, which I'm going to briefly share some of the things, but overall the journey was an easy one. I did not expect it to be so easy, breezy, and almost short, if I must say. I thought because I was going to be traveling alone with 2 kids, it was going to be really hectic, but no, it was not. So our journey started by us leaving our home to spend the night in Atlanta, and because our flight out of the country was going to be from Chicago, so we needed a connecting flight from Atlanta to Chicago, and we did that. It was an hour 30 minutes. My baggage check-in was so smooth because we checked in all the way from Atlanta to Nigeria. So I remember checking in, and the lady that was checking us in, and she was like, oh my goodness, I should really teach people how to travel. I should teach, I need to, she said I need to travel often, because if all customers are like this, they will not be having issues of delaying flight or everything, because my boxes weighed perfectly. There was no excess, there was nothing like removing this. Then my documentation, the travel permit from Nigeria, because you need a travel permit from Nigeria to declare your COVID status and everything. So I don't know if it's the same for all airliners, but between United and Lufthansa and Nigeria government, that is their agreement. So we did that. The passport control was also very easy breezy at Atlanta. I didn't also think that, because not all airports have that control that there will be a place for either people with disability or people with parents with kids, right? So we stayed for like an hour again, and we boarded not even an hour, like 30 minutes, and we boarded our flight out to Chicago. We got to Chicago, we had a 2-hour layover. The distance between our arrival gate to our boarding gate was also very short. We got there, I quickly got pizza for the kids because they were hungry. And the kids really behaved throughout. My kids, alhamdulillah, they are very calm travelers. They don't stress me. And a few minutes later, they started boarding us again. We boarded our flight, and that was one very smooth. The seat we got was it was just the 3 of us. The seats were larger than some regular economy seats. That's my mom. Welcome to Nigeria. But I'm going to continue vlogging. She's inspecting some work they are doing for her outside. She's her estate chairperson, so she has a lot of workers outside working on the road to fix some drainage. But anyways, so the kids slept for like 4 hours out of 7 hours, because the first 1 hour, you're settling, they're giving you your first meal or snacks, then they'll give you meal again. Okay, let me just say the first 2 hours they served us twice, and they served us twice within the first 2 hours, 2 hours 30 minutes. Then after they ate, they slept. And we flew for another 7 hours 30 minutes. Now, where the journey became not so interesting was when we arrived Frankfurt airport. Oh my goodness, we walked for 1 hour from our gate to our lounge, the airport lounge that we booked 1 hour ahead so we could bath, because we had a 5 hours layover. Guys, we walked 1 straight hour. We landed even way in less than 7 hours 30 minutes, right, of our ETA. But the work that we did from that gate to our boarding gate, we suffered. The airport, like, that was the first time Kyria would show any real tiredness since when we started the journey. Kyria again was one amazing kid in the whole of this thing. Like, she was such a super duper helper. This girl was at my hand. We had two hand luggage, her hand luggage, my hand luggage, and I traveled with a stroller. So she had her own backpack, I had my own backpack, and a handbag for myself. Her hand luggage was not heavy. It was just their blankets and my camera, and my hand luggage had our change of clothes. You guys saw that hand luggage that I packed, right? So, and everything. So I had my own hand luggage under the stroller, and I was pushing Ansar on the stroller. But it got to a point that when we had to do that 1 hour walk from our gate to the boarding gate, she got tired. Her shoulders started to hurt. Even me, at some point, my legs started to shake because of the amount of work you had to be doing. Some of the landscaping of the airport was slopey, so you go with stroller and everything. There was no elevators was not everywhere that you see that, okay, you want to take elevator from here to here. So we got to our lounge, and we eventually bathed and dressed up and ate breakfast, and we just hung out there for another 3 hours before our flight, because our boarding gate was just across from the lounge, so we didn't need to rush that. But the one thing I encountered was to change my seat from our connecting flight from Frankfurt to this thing, because the seat they gave us, they was going to separate me and my children. Why would they separate me and my children? So luckily again, I met someone good at the counter, and she helped me to change my seat to a 3-seater. And yeah, now the one thing you guys did not know was that this was an entirely planned surprise journey. My parents did not know I was coming on the day I arrived in Nigeria. They weren't expecting me. My siblings, 6 of my siblings were not expecting me. Just 5, sorry, did I say 6? We are 7. 5 of my siblings were not expecting me, just 1. So I have clips of the surprise and everybody's reaction. But my mom eventually said she figured out that I was coming to Nigeria. So this was what happened. So my sister said, I did tell my sister, because I know she's an overthinker, just like my mom. So I did tell her that, look, do not attempt to clean anything, touch anything. Say you want to cook something special, do not attempt to do that. Just act normal, because I have been acting normal. I have a video coming on how I planned and tips, planning a surprise vacation like that, right? Just a story time. But when she went, because I am currently in my parents' place, I'll be here for another few days before I go to my own apartment, my own house. But she said she wanted me to put up in her own room. My own room had some fix. The AC was not working, and they needed to fix that. So they weren't done, and she just wanted to move she would put up in my younger sister's room, but while I and my kids stay in her own room. And so there were some luggage sets in her room that they wheeled out. So my mom said, my mom was not around the whole of the day, but when she got back, she had told my mom she had a function to attend, a seminar to attend, and that she needed to use the driver. So my mom should try to please be home by 3:30, by 3 o'clock or thereabouts. So she had also called my younger sister, who is a fan staff who works with the airport authority, that she had a package that she wanted her to please pick up for her, and she's running late, she might not make it in time, so she should please hang around at the airport. Then while I was on board my flight to Nigeria, I had told her to call one of my dad's staff to please tell them to come with him, because he has the ID card that would come meet me at the foot of aircraft, so that he can help me. At that point, Kyria was already not in a good shape. She was not even in a good shape, so I knew I needed that help. So she told my mom, And my brother's birthday was going to be on Children's Day. I arrived in Nigeria on the 26th of May. So she told my mom that, oh, since my brother is going to be his birthday on the 27th, that she had planned, there's a clergyman that he loves so much and he's around in Abuja. She invited him for a prayer session, that she should come. My grandmother is at one of my aunt's place. She called my aunt that please she should bring my grandma, because we have a family of very strong clergy background. So she said she wanted my grandmom to be there as well, so that they can all pray. So while they were on their way, when we arrived, at this point, my mom, okay, now backtrack. When my mom got back to the house and she saw that they wheeled a luggage out of her room, they changed bedsheet. She was like, no. She said she went into the room. She was like, she's suspecting this girl, Jamila, is coming. So my mom said she called my brother and told my brother to ask him if he knew I was coming. He was like, no. So my brother said he now sent me messages and it was just one tick. That was where the suspicion started for him as well. He started calling the vista. The vista was not answering his call. At this point, we were already outside of the airport. We were just getting into the car and the vista called like, Musin is calling me. And he does not want to be part of it. So please, we should start going home already. So when we were almost home, my sister said she called my mom that they should all come downstairs, they should all come outside, that the malams were closer. My aunt, whom I was also planning another surprise for, which I'm still going to surprise her today after this video, because I wanted to surprise. She's such a special person to me. I wanted to surprise her differently as well. One thing is that I never stopped communicating with my mom, with everybody, while I was traveling. What messed me up and why my brother's message did not deliver was because the stupid phone, I have Google Fi, so I could use it anywhere, but when it roamed to the network, the home network in Nigeria, when it roamed, my data setting did not roam with it. So I had to manually adjust it, and it didn't occur to me to manually do that. I was busy getting my luggage. By the time we got home, my mom was like, she said it. I'm going to insert a clip of the surprise. It was such a beautiful surprise, even though it almost took away from the surprise for my mom, because she's a very smart woman. I always say that, and I told my sister, mommy is very smart. We should keep these emotions and keep plans as minimal as possible. But my sister, the planner that she is, the overthinker that she is, was still planning. But the funny thing is that the sweetest thing is that when we all settled, my grandmom left to my aunt's house with my aunt. We all said good night, and I was in the room with my sisters. We were unboxing and chatting and doing all that. My mom woke up from her sleep and came back, whether she was trying to sleep or she couldn't sleep, but she came into the room just to make sure that she was not dreaming, that I was really around. So that was where her own shock and surprise, set in for her. So I really did shock them, I really did surprise them, and they enjoyed it. So I'm going to insert some clips, maybe, I don't know, depending on how I edit the video, but I just wanted to start and end this vlog here. I am all set. I want to go say hi to my grandma and still surprise my aunt. My aunt and I live in the same estate, but she was asking when I was going to come to my house. I told her that, I'll just come with the what is it called? I'm going to come with the professional cleaners on Monday to get them to assess the cleaning and give me a budget or a price list, for their work. But I'm still going to go see her today. I'm actually all set. I'm going to go see her. My younger sister got me this beautiful Adire silk bubu that I'm wearing. And yes, guys, I am in Nigeria. I am so grateful that I met all of my family members in good state, in good shape. Alhamdulillah for preserving our lives to this point. It was the last 3 years has been the scariest year of my life, and with COVID coming in, every day I was in a state of anxiety that will I ever get to see them? Will I ever have the opportunity to spend time with them? what if. There's just been a lot of what if. There are times me and the mister will fight and we'll quarrel, and I'll be like, hey, is it because you have your own family easily accessible to you? You don't understand what, there's just been a lot of, this is me being honest, there's just been a lot of emotions, not seeing my parents, not seeing my siblings, because this is the longest we've all not seen each other. They've always been travelers. With COVID visa halt and everything had made it difficult for them to renew their visas. Otherwise they would always come visit me. They would always make that trip to come. There are times that I would see my dad up to 2 times in a year. There are times I would see my mom up to 3 times in a year. They come visit me twice. I come to Nigeria. It's always been like that. So, but alhamdulillah, everybody is such in a beautiful, I met everybody in such a beautiful state. I am so grateful to Allah for this opportunity. They saw me, they are very happy. I'm hale and hearty. My dad is he's just been in awe of everything. And yeah, that is it, guys. I'm going to end this vlog here while I go surprise my aunt again. So if you've enjoyed my previous travel vlogs and this one, stay tuned. I'm going to bring a lot of Nigerian content. I don't know how I'm going to plan it, but so far so good. I'm so grateful for my Google file. I have edited a video yesterday and uploaded a video yesterday. It did not give me stress, so that was my number one anxiety. But I'm going to take you guys along on my experience in Abuja. I'm actually in Abuja, so I'm going to take you guys through that experience, and I hope you stay tuned and give this video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. And if you've not watched my other my other pack with me videos for this travel, go do so. If you plan on traveling, you will definitely benefit something from it. So see you guys in my next video. Bye and stay blessed. Hey, this is very surprising.
Just take my hand and fly up through the dreams where the skies are so clear. With you,
what is what?
With you,
La hawla what?
with you.
But you're not hugging me. What did you do to me? What did I not do to you? I am touching you before. What I'm touching you. Thank you. Just 2 years. Don't tell mommy. You don't call anybody.
I wanna stay with you. It's been so cold since you let me go. Like I was told, you're the only one.
The message. My baby.
Mommy, I do something.
Like I was I can't take my hand and fly up to the clouds where the skies are so clear. With you, I wanna stay with you. I wanna stay with you. I wanna stay with you. With you, I can't be sad with you. Just take my hand and fly up through the dreams where the skies are so clear. With you, I wanna stay with you. With you, I love the way that you love me today. Let's run up through the fields where the sun shines and heals with you.
It's like a family tree, part of you and part